Oh, the last thing on my bucket list was a pirate ship. Let's remove that and say get tons of golden apples. In this hardcore world I've taken numerous precautions to avoid dying at any cost, and today I'm taking the most insane one so far that I've never seen anyone attempt before. Because I'm gonna build one of the craziest gold farms there is in order to get enough golden apples for me to eat one every 2 minutes and have 12 hearts at all times for the next 10,000 in-game days. So, how exactly can I pull all of this off? Well, first of all I need a gold farm, of course, but that's not gonna be the first thing I do, because to build this insane gold farm I need lots and lots and lots of obsidian. But I'm not gonna just manually mine that, I am gonna build an obsidian farm, and a wither powered one at that. So for that I now need some resources. One of which are a wither, so 4 soul sand and 3 wither skeleton heads. So I'm gonna get those and then go to the end and build this farm and AFK there for a few hours, so that I can maybe get 100,000 obsidian or something, which should be more than I need, and then I can build the farm. Getting all of the resources didn't take a long time. I've now got everything except the wither skeleton heads. So let's see if it works out better this time than last time, because I had to kill 40 of them to get a head. And it did, because after like the 5th one I've got it. And now I got the 2nd one. Thanks. Let's get the 3rd one. And just got the 3rd one dropped. Here you can see it in my Okay, I'm gonna die now. So let's just kill the remaining ones that is spawned anyway. May even get another head with the amount of skeletons that are here. Bang, bang, and the last one. Bang. So let's fly off. And now I'm here in the end. For this time I don't have shaders actually. That's because I need a schematic. You can see it back there. No. You're not gonna kill me. Thanks. So as I said before, I was distracted. We've got a little bit of a schematic back there, which I can't use with shaders. It just doesn't load then. And I've got all of the resources. Even a little bit more than I need, because I need to store a lot. I decided to get over a stack of chests and a stack of hoppers, of course. And that's because I decided to AFK when this is built for 10 in-game days. That's 3 hours and 20 minutes. And I'm gonna get over 100,000 obsidian for that. In that time, not for that. Then I'm gonna deposit my resources here. You know what? Let's expand the area a little bit and a little bit of endstone for that. Half a stack should be enough, and then I can go here and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, it wasn't enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's enough. So, as I said, deposit the resources here and start building after the schematic. So now I've made all of the water system and started this collection system thing here, or yeah, it's collecting there, but it's also firing away the skulls so that the iron golem doesn't get hit. And then as the next thing I need to make the iron golem and this wall that when the blue rare skulls come that can destroy blocks, the wall builds itself up again and there aren't thousands of skulls flying somewhere and making lag. I think that's what it's for, hopefully. So let's see if I can make these things. Okay, so I just continued with the tutorial and I realized that I don't have to make this wall before I have to do the overworld things. But what I have to do before the overworld things, that's not English, before of. Anyway, what I have to do before is the collection system, and I kind of wanna improve that, how I told you, because I need more space. So let's take all of the hoppers and chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are gonna be chests, and then here should be the glass platform. Yes. So it's gonna all go down like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then with hoppers in the back. This is gonna be a hopper, and all of these, perfect, and this, all gonna be hoppers. So now all of the chests and hoppers are placed, and yeah, I think this is storage for 100,000 items, and everything should be distributed here. English is difficult. German's even more difficult. Anyway, so now I need to go to the overworld, to the stronghold to be exact, and place my snow golem and my zombie that's gonna be shot by the snow golem. But I have to make sure that I look into the right direction. So this is south, and I have to make it in south direction. And a lot of complicated and boring building later. And with that, the overworld side should be working. I'm gonna check again, but I'm not gonna show you if I have to fix something. Basically, the end is getting loaded. Now, let's make the last end step. So everything is now actually set up. I only need to do one more thing, which is the finishing step. And of course it did take much longer than I had expected, because some things weren't done. And then I lost 2 wither skeleton heads and I just had to retrieve them. But now we can start the chunk loader, which was the thing I forgot. This is, by the way, temporary. That's why I'm getting 100,000 obsidian. I never want to use this farm again. Then I've got one worry that the snow golem, since I've kind of given him another position, will not hit the wither when he's shooting through the portal. But we're gonna find out if it doesn't work anyway. Now go up here. These chunks are gonna be loaded even if I'm in the end. Drop a dirt on there, flick lever, and now when this dirt despawns, the golem is gonna start to shoot. So in the next 5 minutes I'm gonna have to spawn the wither, because despawn thing is 5 minutes. Now go through. Wait. Everything should work, but I have to prevent endermen from spawning here. Can I do this in the required time? How fast can you spread water? I mean, I don't think he's gonna shoot them if they're up there. So, now I've got about another minute. I can take the stone cutter, go here, break this block, put the stone cutter there, place the 4 soul sand, get 1 more water. I think I will be able to place the water now. 1. No. Something's gone wrong. I've maybe got another 30 seconds. So, the 2 heads. Water. Fly away. And please shoot that guy. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait. Okay. Yes. Yes! He's starting to shoot. But why is he not... Yes, he's starting to break the bedrock. Yes, but not fast enough. What's going on here? It's only breaking obsidian every now and then. Okay, it's what I had feared. Not every snowball is hitting him. That's bad. I then decided to just not clear and AFK anyway. Well, anyway, let's just see how much obsidian we get. Maybe it's gonna be enough anyway, and I'm just gonna AFK for a bit more, for a bit longer. I'm so happy this works. I've got a working obsidian farm, even though it's not perfect. Now I'm gonna stay in this hole for some time. But sometime later I changed my mind. So it's actually not just 4 days, and you might be surprised that I'm recording. But I think in 4 days I got about the amount I should have gotten in 1 hour, in 1 day. Because it only gets hit every 4th time or something. And now it just happened. And I think I'm gonna try to fix that. So for that I can fly back, and theoretically it should be easy to just move the snow golem by 1 block. The hard thing is probably gonna be to get to the end and not get killed by the wither. So now he's moved and I'm just gonna enter quickly and fly away. Hopefully it worked again. Yes, it did. And now let's observe if this farm works properly. It does, breaking wise, but also breaking wise. Some glass broke. I hope I can fix that. I definitely have some more glass. This was fixable. This is a little bit more dangerous. Yes, got it. Yes, the farm now works properly. And as I lost 1 day, I'm gonna AFK for another 9 days or 3 hours. Well, and now I'm back on the next day. I've been AFK for, how I said, another 5 days. After I was AFK for 4 days, that only got me as much as I should get in 1. A little bit complicated. And for some reason the farm doesn't work anymore. Don't really know why that is. But we got everything we needed. Wait, maybe the chunk loader broke or something. But doesn't really matter. We got tons of obsidian, maybe 80 or 90,000. And now I'm about to take this man out. See, that rhymes. So let's drink a strength potion and shoot him. Now, yes, he should be following me. Wait, he's still stuck. Can I just go here and shoot him? And he won't move. Wow, that's disappointing. I can just fly around him probably and not get hit anymore. Oh, but I will need my crossbow, or I'm gonna go in melee. I'm probably gonna do that because yeah, now he's free, okay. But I've got strength anyway. Let's just switch to the chest plate. I just forgot he's healing, so I have to fight him kind of quickly. Okay, this is annoying. But he's easy to kill. And now he's dead. Nice. And that is very helpful because for the gold farm I'm gonna need a regeneration beacon anyway. Because I'm gonna hit a lot, and if I don't have a regeneration beacon I'm gonna die of starvation. And now we have to try and get all of the other resources for building. And the most important thing there is a lot of storage. Because you see, I want to AFK, how I already told you, for 69 days or 23 hours. Per hour this farm produces 360,000 iron ingots. And with 23 hours that's like 9 million ingots or something. No, nuggets. And I have to store all of that. I would use a shulker box loader, but I don't have a shulker farm and I don't fancy building one just for this. So I think the easiest way is just gonna be to get chance. Let's just get chance and chance of tests. I already have a lot of wood in here, but I will need like 20,000 woods for all the chests and hoppers. But I think I'm gonna be able to manually mine that in a few hours. That's not gonna be a big problem. What would be a little bit harder is to get a lot of iron. And then I had a plan to build a chunk loader at the iron farm, but most chunk loaders require portals and the farm is portal powered, so that didn't work out. I did eventually figure out a simple way to get all of my iron, but now we need to see something much more important than that. The sunrise of day 1000 in my best hardcore world so far. And now sometime later I've farmed wood, I've done all of that, I've gotten some iron, and I'm at day 999 and day 1000 is just a few seconds away in this world. It's the longest hardcore world I've ever had and the one that I've accomplished the most in. It's the first one I'm really happy with already and that I wasn't unhappy with when I died. So I'm standing on the best build that I've built in this world. Took me like 70 hours to make or something. Not in game but with designing. With designing probably more. In game a bit less, and we're at 1000 days. You can see. With the drone. Everything's firing. That's everything I had. Didn't prepare something huge because it's just 1000 days, it's not too much. At 10,000 days I'm sure we're gonna have something big. And yes, I am definitely, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm definitely gonna reach that because I'm probably gonna die before, but I think I will reach it. Personally, I think I can. Partly because of the crazy plan we've got today. So now, without further ado, let's get all of the resources for that crazy plan and make 12 hearts forever a reality. So now I'm here and I can finally build this farm. This is the overworld site that I've pasted in, but of course it's gonna be a lot bigger, mainly because of the chest array. It's gonna go another 3 blocks I think, and then to the side and back 100 blocks. Yes, I need that much. And then to the other side the same amount as the width here, and then back again, and all of that 25 blocks deep. It's really gonna be a lot of chests, enough for like 10 million ingots, nuggets, not ingots. And another side is currently not loaded in, but I'm gonna build that monstrosity later. Now let's get all of my overworld resources. So now I've built all of this up. I know it looks gigantic and I kinda love it. I love how these big storage systems look. After all, I am a big Mambo fan and I've never actually built such a huge automatic storage. I always planned to do these, but I've never managed to do one. And now this only sorts gold. And you have to imagine that these are gold ingot chests, but all the others are gonna contain gold nuggets, and every double chest can contain enough gold nuggets for me to have 12 hearts due to gold apples for 1.5 hours or over 1.5 hours. But this should now all be done, and I've just gotta go to the nether and complete a small task of building this monstrosity, which contains 32,000 obsidian and a few thousand glass. So what I'm gonna do now is get myself lots of flint and lots of iron to light this up, then bring the regeneration beacon I'd already built up on the other side here and make it a jump boost 2 beacon, so that I can build this here and then jump up to the next platform. That's gonna be really handy. And then I hope in the next 7 or 8 hours I'm gonna be able to build this, but honestly I highly doubt that I am. Anyway, let's try it. So now, how you can see, or at least you can see a bit of it, this is finally finished. It took quite some time, and how you may know, this is a 2-player farm, and that's why I'm here. Byepixle, the friend of Byepixle, you can see I opened the LAN world, but I know you may be worried, with a LAN world you can enable cheats. I cannot cheat anything, so game mode for example doesn't work, or /fill, nothing works. And now I'm just my old account, and I can fly up here, and in the background I think you can already hear the zombie plugins falling down on my real account. So let's stay here and go to the other one. And now we're on this account, and this is the whole farm build. I also did this against the phantoms, and now I can go back and activate my auto clicker, and all of these mobs should be killed. And it's 5 minutes after 6 PM, and tomorrow at 5 minutes after 5 PM I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna have AFK'd for 69 in-game days and 20 or 23 hours. So now let's just let this thing run. And now, after a long time, I can finally log this one out. And now I'm here in this one. I'm nearly on level 700, and I've hopefully got lots and lots of gold. But I have the feeling that something may have malfunctioned, because this should nearly be loaded up, like it should be loaded up to about here. But the first empty chest is like here, or the first empty chests. So yeah, I really hope I still got a lot, and I don't know why it didn't work too well. And by the way, you may notice that this is way different, because the other one just overloaded. So it's actually over 2 days ago that No. Okay, this shouldn't have been the problem. Even though everything was clogged up here, which I should have considered that would happen. That's not why it didn't work. Anyway, I did have to fix a lot here, how you can see, so that it actually worked and didn't just completely not work. But now, let's get all of that gold. It's gonna be a lot of hours of crafting. Well, and now it's quite some time later. I'm on day 1144, and it was a lot of crafting to do, but only a fourth of what I wanted to like to do. What I would have liked to do. Yes, I've got bad news. Something didn't work how it was meant to. I still got a lot. Like, look at this. this is a whole lot, but that's it. And it's about 25,000 gold blocks, but I should have gotten 90,000. So unfortunately, I am not gonna be eating golden apples until day 11,000, how I was supposed to be, but only until about day 4,000. But I still think that's a lot of time. I mean, it's gonna be about a year until I reach that from now, I think. That's about as long as I've done YouTube for now, again. And then we're gonna look at this again in a year. But now, let's pack this up and show you what I'm gonna do with it. So, now I'm here at my villagers. These are the gold blocks. I had 3 shulker boxes. This is what I already used up, because I've now got tons of golden apples. And I can just eat my first one and then keep them in my inventory. And I think I shouldn't need more than that. But if I run out of hunger, but I still have my hearts left, then I'm just gonna eat the golden carrots. So I'm gonna have both of those in my inventory. Now I've got to check off the thing in my bucket list, because of course I can now get a lot of golden apples, and that's what I wanted to do today. And what took me 70 hours or something, but with AFKing. So I didn't have to play for 70 hours. Oh, the last thing on my bucket list was a pirate ship. Let's remove that and say, get tons of golden apples. And yes, I did just do that afterwards, and if you stayed until this point in the video, then you just saw it. And now I can remove it immediately, because I just got tons of golden apples, and most importantly, access to even more golden apples. How I told you before, I should be fine for the next 3000 days to have 12 hearts at all time. So, with that, just did something I've never seen anyone else do before, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to actually do this, because it could also get annoying if I always have to look at my hearts. And I'm definitely gonna miss it sometimes in the beginning, but I hope I'm just gonna get used to it. So now I am soon going to make the big 1000 day video, and then that's gonna be the next episode, and at some point in between there's gonna be Looney's quiz, and then another video I've planned when I'm at school vacation and I can't really do anything, and a lot of things in the future. So I hope you'll enjoy those, and for today I'm out.